Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland. And so I've come on today just to let you have a wee look at this Parisian beauty stamp set. I really think it's very beautiful. It does have a die set that goes with it. I do have it somewhere, but it's not to hand at the moment. I could have shown you at least, but I don't know where it is at the moment. Oh, bear with me, see if I can get it quickly. Let you see. Should have had this ready, but you know me. It doesn't appear to be. I've maybe been using it in the other room. Let me see. Actually, no, it's not. I'll have to have another look for it. I will use it in another video. I'm just making sure it's not lying about somewhere. Nope. No, sorry about that. But anyway, really, today's video is about just the stamp set. It's about simple stamping. I think I'm going to do record quite a few videos in the next few weeks that are just simple stamping, aimed at the beginner stamper. So for this one, oh, you actually need, well, you need the stamp set. You need a card base, which this time I've done a black card base, and it's half a sheet of A4 cut in half and folded, simple as. And then one layer, which I'm going to stamp on in Whisper White. I've got something on there, and it's 10.1 centimetres that way, 14.4 that way, and it just fits quite nicely onto the card, giving a nice little border. That part's simple. The bit that I am doing that all stampers wouldn't necessarily have is I'm going to use my Stamparatus. I think that when you start out stamping, you don't need a stamp positioning tool. However, it's a considered purchase. It is something that, you know, will make your stamping much more accurate. And for this situation, I'm going to be stamping this Eiffel Tower on, and I want it to be quite black, so I'm doing it on the Stamparatus and everything else freehand. Now you could do it freehand, there's nothing to stop you doing freehand, but I want to do it a couple of times. So by bringing in my Stamparatus or any other brand name positioning tool, you can stamp exactly the same place a couple of times if you want to make an image quite dark. So to be honest, if you've never crafted before and you've not got much equipment, a Stamparatus isn't a necessity. But once you've been stamping, and anyone who starts with me, I do say to them to consider it, because it does make your stamping much more accurate. So this Stamparatus that Stampin' Up! Do, that we sell, is actually excellent. There are plenty other brands and they all do what it says on the tin. However, this, as you'll see over the next few weeks or months, or if you look back at some of my videos, you'll see this does some things that other ones don't. It's easy, it's a good price point, it isn't ridiculously priced, and once you have one, you will use it a lot. So I just put my stamp. What I've done is I've used the magnet to hold the paper in place so it won't move when I'm stamping. I laid the stamp on where I want it to be, and I've picked it up with this, what do you call it, the leaf bit. So I've put a wee notebook there that's holding that from collapsing. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Any black ink will do in this for this card, because I'm not mixing any other inks on this card. I'm only using. I'm twisting, it's a felt pad, and I don't know if this is the one that I've already re-inked or not. I'm going to put that out of the way before I end up getting black ink on it. And I need my wee chamois to clean up the mess that I just made. So I don't know how well I've inked that, but it won't matter because I'm just going to press it down. Because it's red rubber, I don't need any foam mats or anything like that in. Now that isn't too bad, but you'll see it's kind of faded in here. So let's make sure we get more ink. I want this to be the prominent part of the picture. It's because I haven't moved the paper. I can confidently know, and I'll just lean a bit better on that bit where it was quite faint or fainter. That looks much better, doesn't it? Really quite dark and it stands out. So that was what I was after. So just let me wipe that stamp off. Now see, if I wanted to do several cards the same design, I could just keep bringing in my card, putting it there, stamping my tower, and keep going. It really makes, for mass production, this is a fantastic tool. So if you do if you already are a card maker and you maybe do invitations or that sort of thing, then this is a tremendous tool for that. So the rest I'm going to do freehand. I could do it in here, but I'm doing a bit of random stamping, so I'm taking it out of here, taking that. And on the back is where my magnets are stored. Yes, I've broken that one, but it's still perfectly functional. So pop that out of the way and then bring this in and get some blocks. Another accessory that lots of people look at and they need a good clean is this case to keep your blocks in. Stampin' Up! Blocks are fabulous. They're easy to grip, they're quite clear when you clean them, and these need a wee clean. I will use some surgical spirit, and it's just bits of glue and ink that are on them. When I get round to it, I will give them a good clean. Some people put them in the dishwasher. Might try that actually, I haven't done that before, but these are great. And the case, just to keep them all in, so you've got one of every size. You build up your collection of blocks, and then you get a case to put them in. Great. So how big are what other stamps do I want to use? Let's get them onto blocks. But I want to use this one, so that's the script. I want to use the wee fleur-de-lis. I want to use this wee stamp. It's got a wee Eiffel Tower on it, and I want to use those. I will want to use this as well. These onto the blocks. Now I do have another of these ones, and I'm going to put a mur. So I'm going to use, actually use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Eiffel Tower was the 7th out of 10 stamps. That's not bad usage in one card, is it? So let's get them out and get the case away. So how are you all? Are you enjoying Celebration? Oh, I've just put my drawer. Oh, it's a bone folder, that's okay. Right, let's pick it up. Okay, right, so let's get back on the job, Janice. Are you enjoying Celebration? Have you been spending so that you can get some free things? Right, so let me see. I'm just going to take my ink and I'm randomly doing some stamping, I think. First of all, I'm going to pop in some script. I just like script. I think it just gives everything a bit of texture. So I'm doing first, second and third generation. That wasn't so good because I made it go squints. Squint script isn't the best, but I will go ahead and let you just finish the card. They're just bits. That will do for the script. I'm going to use this little bordery pattern. I think I quite like it. Just not too much of it, so I might have a wee bit up in this corner, kind of like an accent. I did think it would have looked better a wee bit off, but never mind. And then I'm going about here. And I think we'll put this one underneath just to ground the tower a wee bit. Maybe do it. More than enough, but it's a nice wee pattern and I just quite like it. Unfortunately what it's done here is made it obvious that my script is squint, but maybe that's just my brain. Other people maybe can cope with that okay. Right. Oh, do you know what? I think I want to use the sentiment in here because I think this would be nice if you've got someone that's going travelling, particularly if they're going travelling to Europe, then this would be good. I think my grandchildren have recently just been to Disney and to Paris, so I did send them a card. I think you might see it a few videos back. I made their thank you card after Christmas about the Eiffel Tower, and I used the die and I used the Monet paper. So life is a magnificent adventure, isn't it? Might just pop that there as well. That will be for that. And then we've got amour, love. Most of us associate Paris with romance. I might just put some. This is extremely random. There's no rhyme nor reason to what I'm doing here. No rules. So make it yours, and then I think we'll have a bit of a postmark going on somewhere. So we've got this Eiffel Tower stamp, and then we've got the wee wavy lines that come. That's cool. So then maybe up here it'll be off a wee bit. And then we've got the fleur de lis, which is associated with France. So as you see, I'm doing it all in one colour. Maybe not got that inked up too well, but it doesn't matter. But the main thing was I was making sure that the Eiffel Tower was standing out no matter what else I stamp on here. I like to stamp off, and then you can see that I've made a classic mistake there. Didn't wipe the edge of didn't check my stamp. So I might need to do something else there. Where is I need to distract from that. So I'm going to type some of this word over there. There you go, that just takes away from, and then just to even it up somewhere I'm going to put the other half of the word there. Right, do you think there's anything else needed here? I actually think that's quite nice, just like that. The other thing that you can do is take a sponge or a dauber. I've got a dark one that's been in dark ink before, and just gently edge this. You want, the dauber's quite good if you don't want it to be too much. You use a sponge, you tend to come further in with your colour. You just want it to be a wee bit on the edge. It's a beautiful stamp set, and I'm sure you can think of many things to do it with. I just thought black and white was a bit nice, but you know, you can do it in any colour. Okay, I think that's plenty. So that's my stamping. I think that's quite effective. And I've got a liner for the inside of it, so I'll just, I might use the other side. There's been something got, I think my fingers are always covered. Let's just get some ink out again, and we'll just use the wee fleur-de-lis. And if you are using this for someone that's going to be travelling, it's got a perfect sentiment to pop in it. I'm just going to put a fleur-de-lis there and one there. And this sentiment is a fantastic sentiment. Oh, if it'll come out, it's stuck. I'll just get this block that the script is on. I'll put that over there to get cleaned off. Right, so then follow your heart, it will take you to incredible places. There you go, it's a lovely script. So let's just pop this card together then. So we'll put the liner in the inside. I think that's a good idea. Just pop it, give it a rub just to make sure it's adhered properly, nice and flat. And then this one, make sure if you know that all your direction is the same. And then just a bit of glue around. So thanks for watching today. Especially if you've stuck with me to this far. If you're not already a subscriber, please press subscribe below. And if you want to see any of my lives or be told when I've got any video coming out, please hit the bell icon and you'll get notified. So there you have it. And if you know anyone who'd be interested in following my channel, please let them know. Please send them a link. I am trying to build up and get seen more, so I would appreciate your help there. Thank you very much for getting this far. Bye bye.